Once upon a time, in a village called Tama, lived two best friends, Adana and Chinelo. Adana and Chinelo have been best friends since they were kids. They were inseparable. They did everything together. They fetched firewood from the farm together. They fetched water from the river together. They sometimes buy same clothes and beads together. Everyone knew in the village how close these two were, and other maidens of the village envied their friendship. They wished they could join Adana and Chinelo's friendship, but the two girls did not give room for anyone else to become close to them. Adana and Chinelo were both ripe for marriage, and soon different men from their village and even beyond started coming to ask for their hands in marriage. Adana was a very humble and welcoming girl. She never looked down on any of the suitors that she was receiving. Chinelo, on the other hand, was very picky. She was very particular about marrying a very rich man. And if any suitor that is not as rich as she wanted came to her, she would yell at them, insult them, and even chase them away. Adana would warn Chinelo about her insolent attitude towards the men that came to ask for her hand in marriage, but Chinelo would say, "Adana, my friend, it's not my fault. I am just too allergic to poor men. I can't help it. I want to marry a very rich man, but I don't know why these poor men won't let me be." One cool evening, the king of Tama asked a special messenger to go announce to everyone in the village about his son's arrival, Prince Obidike. The king told his special messenger to also tell everyone in the village that the prince would also be picking a wife from amongst the maidens of Tama village by a dancing competition. The messenger did as he was instructed. Soon, the whole village was talking about the prince's return to the village of Tama, and the young maidens were all excited about it because he would also be picking a wife from the village. The young maidens fantasized about marrying the prince and living in the palace. Chinelo was not left out. She kept going on and on about the prince choosing her as his bride. Because of a truth, she was indeed the best dancer in the whole of Tama village. Adana, on the other hand, was not concerned about the prince. She was not even interested in becoming the prince's wife or even living in the palace. Few days later, the prince arrived. But no one knew he had arrived. Himself and his father, the king, decided not to inform anyone about his arrival. That way, the prince can search for a very befitting wife that would genuinely love him, and not because of his title as the Prince of Tama or because of his money. He decided to blend in as a peasant farmer in the village. The young maidens he approached looking like a peasant farmer paid him no mind because they were all preparing heavily to meet with the supposed incoming prince. One day, Adana and Chinelo were returning